Hello everyone, welcome to another video. This is the fifth video in this series, and in this video we are going to install AD Azure AD Connect utility, download and install AD Azure Connect utility, and we are going to install that on our domain controller where we have created 500 users. So basically we did all that, and we in the previous videos we created a E5 subscription, and then we created when we downloaded VMware Workstation, then we created a VM, we installed the operating system, then we configured the server, we installed Active Directory, and we created actually 555 users. So 555 users within Active Directory. In this next video, what we are going to do, we are going to first of all create a global admin account within E5 console, number one, and then we will download AD Connect, Azure AD Connect onto the domain controller, and then we are going to sync all of the users with Active Directory, with Office 365. So with Office 365, we are going to sync with them. So this is a very important video. Let's get started. So first of all, I'm gonna go into Office 365 and create a global admin account. So for that, I'm gonna go back to my subscription. This is my subscription, and within that subscription, I'm gonna come back to active users. Within this, you can go to home. Once you're in admin section, you just need to log into your subscription, and and if you can remember your username and password, yes, you should remember, because we have copied that right from the beginning right here. So this is my username right here, and the password I do remember. Here you can also see this is your account information from here as well. Now in here we need to create a user called global admin. You can name it anyone, but I'm gonna just call this global admin. So global, last name, admin, and display name will be global admin, and the username will be global admin, and global admin is the username. This is the complete domain name, and this global admin is required basically for syncing the users to Active Directory. So we need a global admin here, and administrator Active Directory domain admin on the Active Directory side. So just create this, and then we are going to choose our own password. So password, we chose our own password. You can auto generate the password as well. It will provide that password. If you select this option, it will provide a password at the end of this wizard, but I'm gonna just select my own password here. I am going to click next. Here it will automatically select the region. So no, here, so okay, this was interrupting. You won't have this option. So this is my password manager. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna select my location as Australia. If you're in Canada or US, just select your location. Here you have total 25 licenses. One of the licenses was used, and we are going to assign a license as well to this global admin user. And so there are 52 apps. Wow, apps are being added almost every day. Last week it was 41 apps. Now today there are 52 apps with this license, E5 license, and I'm gonna click next on this. And here, this is the important part, we need to select a global admin role with this. So this is a global admin. This is the topmost admin within this Microsoft 365 Office 365 account, and I'm gonna click next. And this is all the information here, and what we can do, we can just copy it in our text file. So we're just copying all the information as we go on in the text file, because sometimes you do need to copy from the username right here. So this is all done, and finish editing. Once editing is finished, global admin account is created. So all global admin account is created, and we can close this window. So we needed a global admin account in here. So now we have two accounts in here, one my account, the second one is the global admin account with E5 subscription. Once this is all done, our work is done from here. Now the rest of the work, we need to do it from our domain controller. So this is our domain controller. Now within this server, in the last video we created these 500 users. You can go back to that video and follow the link. now once the users are created, we need to download AD Connect utility. So when I open Internet Explorer on this server, what happens is there is no internet on this server. So first of all, we need to configure. So for example, if I go to google.com, if I go to google.com, it won't work. It will give an error message because there is no internet on this server. So for that, first of all, we need to add a network card and connection to the network. So for that, right click on your virtual machine, go to settings, and within settings, we need to go to within settings we need to basically go to it's just taking a little bit longer on my machine, so we need to go to add. So just click add, and once you click add, here you need to select network adapter, and within network adapter you just need to click finish, and here make sure you click bridged network. I mean, with NAT you can also get internet with NAT as well, but I prefer bridged here. So this will directly connect to your physical network and go to the internet. So just click bridged and then click OK. Once you click OK, it will add another network card to this server, and that server with from that network card, it will be connected to the internet. So remember that before google.com was not working, and with the new network card, let's try it again. So here press enter. I just pressed enter on this, and Google is working. Sometimes adding one network card won't be might not work. You might need to restart this virtual machine. Even if after restarting this virtual machine internet is not working, then restart your laptop, come back and log into the server. Internet should work. And sometimes you might need to add two network cards. So just like I added one network card, add another network card with bridged and select bridged. It will definitely work. So once this works here, so here it's just saying, since you're using Windows Explorer, use Chrome for this. So here we can download Chrome. Probably we might not need Chrome later on, but it just takes few minutes installation, actually less than few minutes. And so Chrome is basically better than Internet Explorer. So it is the Chromecast installation. I think this is just going on, and it will download and install. In the meantime, we can go here and say download Azure AD Connect. So download Azure AD Connect within your within here, and all we need to do is, here it's saying, so since we are on the Microsoft website, it's saying so download Edge. So both of them are marketing for their own browsers. For now, I think Internet Explorer is fine. All we need to do is download Azure AD Connect. So I'm just gonna just search for the right link here. So here it's saying download Microsoft Azure AD Connect. So I'm just gonna go to this link. So it keeps on saying that download Edge, so we don't need to download Edge at the moment. uh, I mean, both of these, Edge and Chrome, are faster than Internet Explorer, but here we just need to just download Azure AD Connect. So here, once we are here on this link, it is still downloading Chrome, so I'm just going to minimize this and go down here to Azure AD Connect and download. So once you're downloading, now what is the main purpose of Azure AD Connect? Now Azure AD Connect is that application that will connect the on-premises Active Directory to Office 365 Active Directory. So Azure Active Directory. So, and then create all the users, sync all of the users from here, from on-premises to Office 365. So here, let's see if the download starts. So downloading is starting up here. So instead of running, I will save all this information. It will take like 4 minutes to download. In the meantime, what we can do is we can just download Edge as well. I think most probably Chrome is also installed. So do you want to website to open an app in your computer here? So I won't take any chances. It might interrupt my download here. So this will take 4 minutes, so I'll wait for this to be downloaded. Once AD Connect, Azure AD Connect is downloaded, we will install this software and then we will configure this. Now once again, let's try to understand what are we trying to do. Well, we are basically, so Office 365 has its own Active Directory, which is Azure Active Directory. So if we just need to look at that Azure Active Directory, I'm just gonna go down, and this is Azure Active Directory in the admin center. So within the admin center, I am here within the Active Directory. It takes me to another portal here, and which is the active Azure Active Directory portal for Office 365, and this is the dashboard. And if I go to Active Directory, I should be able to see how many users are there. So if I go to users in this, the users should be the two users that we created as an active user in Office 365. So basically those two users are right here. And so with this Azure AD Connect, all the users that we have in Active Directory, which is basically on this server in Active Directory, these all users, we want them to be present. We want them to be synced actually within Azure Active Directory. So this is the main function. This is why we are downloading this utility. So I'm just gonna wait for 3 minutes. And okay, so here I can see the Chrome is installed, but Chrome is not what we were downloading. Actually, we downloaded and installed Chrome just on the side, but mainly we were downloading Azure AD Connect utility, and it is downloaded. It took around about 5 to 10 minutes, and once it is downloaded, all you need to do is run the installer. So once you run the installer, we are going to install Microsoft Azure AD Connect, and the main purpose of this, always remember that we need to have this utility to connect our on-premises Active Directory to Azure Active Directory in Office 365. So we are going to connect that. So I'm just going to minimize all this and everything here. So this is the main program that we are going to use. So with this, first of all, it is we are going to, once it comes back here, so first of all, yeah, it is already here. I can agree, and here we can go with express settings. So express setting, it is automatically here. This domain is not routable. It is recommended to use custom settings. It is fine. This message is normal. The only two things is required is this utility and internet. And internet, we already made sure that internet is available on this machine. This is how we downloaded this utility. We can go with express setting, or we can customize as well. There is not much difference between the two. So for now, just go with express setting. Express, most of the things it will automatically select for us. So I'm going to go with the express settings here, and then once going with the express setting, it is installing the components. And here, first of all, it is asking for Azure AD Global Administrator credentials. So this is where we are going to need this global admin that we created at the start of this video. So we are going to need this username. So I copied this username right here, and I am going to provide the password and next. So at this point, you must ensure that internet is available and the username and password is correct. So it's saying the password has expired, update your password, try again. So okay, so for that, I think I'll have to log in with that user account and then create a new password. So for that, I'm just going to open this, and I am going to log in with this user account, or I can just select this here and reset the password. So reset this password within Azure Active Directory. Basically, it's just saying because it's a new user account, and new user account must log in first and reset the password. I forgot to uncheck that option. So the new password is right here. So it's saying the password, and even this password, I think this password might not work. I'm just going to copy this password here and put it in our text file, and I am going to try this. So let's try this in our Active Directory. Otherwise, I'll just have to just log in to the Office 365 portal. So yes, I still need to log in with the Office 365 portal. So I'm just gonna say portal dot, so just in any browser. So so I'm gonna just go here on the server. Since we do have internet, I'm gonna go to portal.office.com, office.com, it will take us to Office 365 portal. Let's log in, and while logging in we need to use that username. So the username that we need to use is this global admin, and the password that we are going to use is the new password that we just reset. So most probably there will ask for to set up this password. So I'm just gonna say never, and here, yes. So this, because of this, it is saying that it is expired. So I am going to provide a new password. Because whenever you create a new account in Azure, you must ask the user to log in and set up their own password. So I'm gonna type that password right here. So the password that I set is this password. Let me see if I can copy this. So we've sent the password too many. Okay, so this password, they're saying they've seen the password too many times. So in that case, I am going to provide a complex password. So I provided a complex password in this case, so that the new password can be set. The new password is being set, and it is created. No need to save the password. We now know the password, and we are going to provide this password, and this time it should work. So it is connecting to our Office 365 admin portal, actually Active Directory, with the password and username of global admin. And now here we need to provide the password of Active Directory. So Active Directory will be which is, I am going to type the name of the domain, so 360 IT slash administrator. And now the password we set for our domain, and this is the password of Active Directory. This is password of this domain, and this user, so administrator. So before that we type the domain name and administrator, and let's see if it can work fine. So it automatically worked fine, and now it is connected. So from Azure AD Connect, to use the on-premises credentials on Active Directory, sign in UPN. So this is fine. We are going to go with this at the moment. We are not adding this at the moment. Later on we will be adding that as a domain name. So for now, continue without matching the UPN suffix. We'll go with the default UPN. UPN is the user principal name, which is, if I select this option, then it will take this domain name for the user. If I don't, then it will take automatically the domain name that we use within the cloud, which is 360 cloud it dot on microsoft.com. So next, and checking everything. So it checked everything, and it will start syncing. So it will start syncing all of the users. At this point, sometimes you do get error messages. So if you get error message, you need to go back and troubleshoot this. At this point, I think this is going smoothly with working with Server 2016 and Azure AD Connect utility. It is an excellent combination. So before, when we used to do with other operating system and the older version of the utility, we used to get error messages, but still the synchronization service is starting up, so still there is a chance that it might not go further. There might be an error message, but I tried that on Office 316 Server 2016, and also I've seen that this goes smoothly. Since internet is here, both accounts are here, the utility is here, we can so its synchronization service is going on. Let's go back. Let's go to Office 365, which is here. So just gonna close. So since on the same server we are logged in here with the global admin account, and I'm going to go to the admin. So if we go to all the apps, and here is the admin, since we are logged in with global admin on this machine, I can log into the global admin center right here, or I can go to my computer as well, and from here we can open Active Directory as well. So if I now go to the users and go to active users, if the sync is going on successfully, then we should be able to see many users here. So at the moment I don't see any users, which means that the sync has not been started at the moment. I can go to here, and here you will be able to see more users, and within this we can refresh this. So for now sync has not been started, so sync is not started in this case. And going back to the server, and so within the server, this is our AD Connect. Here, creating the Active Directory Azure synchronization account. So still it is configuring, and so once it started syncing, we will start seeing users within active list. So in this video, we are doing syncing of the users. So once the users are synced together using AD Connect utility, with the AD Connect utility, we need to move all of the users. So what will be the next step? So in the next videos, what we'll be doing, we will be creating a new domain name. So for now, we're just using a domain name of Microsoft. Later on, we will be creating utility to create a domain. Our domain name will buy a domain name. I'll explain that why do we need to buy a domain name, so that we can use our user accounts with those domain names. So the complete email address of Office 365 user will be user@ourdomain.com. So just like a normal email. So updating synchronization rule, it is going on, let it go. So in the next video we will create a buy a domain name, connect the domain name with Office 365. Later on we will update the suffix of all of the users, and then later on after that we will be setting up the policies, profiles of the users, and profiles of the profile of the users. We also need to set up some of the policies. So we are moving on smoothly. These 5 videos are very important, and if you're following, if you're part of the training, mainly these all lab videos are attached to the training that I provide. So if you're interested in this training, you can leave a comment within the window, within the comments window, and on the Facebook page you can follow me on the Facebook page as well. You can also leave a request that you need this training, and I provide all the hands-on training with this. So my most of the trainings are complete labs. So this lab is, yes, you can follow the lab, but with this lab you need to have that little bit of basic understanding of Office 365 or Microsoft 365. So it is configuring AD Connect Health Agent for the sync. At the moment, it is just completing the configuration. I think once this is done, here we have the retry option as well. So this is why I said that sometimes this will fail, sometimes you do need to troubleshoot, but this combination, as I said, Server 2016 and AD connectivity is excellent. So I'm going to pause the video here until it moves to the next step. Okay, so it says configuration is complete, synchronization process has been initiated, so everything is done. So basically configuration is complete, and you may log into the Azure Office 365 portal to verify the user accounts from the local directory. And then you can also Active Directory recycle bin is not enabled on the forest and is strongly recommended. Yes, we will enable that later on. Active Directory, Azure Active Directory is configured as AD attribute, which is this one, as the source anchor attribute. So this is fine, everything is excellent, and the synchronization is started. So I can exit Azure utility here, and here all we need to do is refresh the screen. So just go back here and change to contact, and select active users. So within active users, yes, online synchronization has started, and you will start seeing more and more users here. once the sync is activated. So I'll try and not to shut down this machine, and let all the users synchronization completed. Let's change this to here. For now I only see on premises directory account, and the sync is going on. So we will start seeing more and more users here. So I'm going to pause the screen here at this point. So here, if I keep on refreshing the screen, either we will be able to see some users here. Yes, now we can start seeing users here. So the users are being synced here, and all of the users will get the domain name of Office 365. Since we have chosen not to use the Active Directory domain name. Why we haven't chosen to select the Active Directory domain name? Because we will be creating a domain, and we will be changing that domain to our custom domain meaning the real company name. So the users have started syncing. If you want to look at the server, go back to the server. There is a service called synchronization service. So this synchronization service will also give you a detail of the synchronization going on. And here you will see that all the 555 users have been successfully synchronized. And if I go back to the active users, so on this one you should be able to see all the users here. um, Here we have all of the users are here. So this was the main goal of this exercise. We have successfully synced all the users from on-premises to Office 365. Thank you for watching this video. If you have any questions, you can leave your questions in the comments area. See you in another video.